Hey, and welcome to my channel. My name is Heather, and this is the Fluffy Oracle. So today's reading is going to be all about finding and reconnecting with your true self on this ascension journey. These readings got pretty deep, let me tell you. So, your choices are: for pile 1, we have the Parana plant amiibo. For pile 2, we have Bowser Jr. for his amiibo. And then for pile 3, we have the Dr. Mario amiibo for your choices. Timestamps, as usual, will be down below in the description box, as well as in the first comment for my mobile users to skip around to your piles. I will also have any personal info to contact me for any personal readings as well in the description box, because as usual, these are just a general reading and not everything will resonate with everyone. And if you would like to get a more personal, detailed reading, please feel free to hit me up and we can go from there. If you're new here, please feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and joining our big happy family and smacking that bell to get all your notifications to stay up to date on whenever I post new videos. So without further ado, I will see you guys at your pile, as well as also, before I forget, I will also have, as usual, the affiliate links down below for any of the decks that I used, in case you would like to check them out and add them to your deck collections, if you like the cards. So, see you in just a sec, guys. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose pile number 1, the Parana plant, let's jump right into your reading, shall we? So, your pile, for a lot of you, for what I'm getting is you have been in denial of a lot of things. You've been denying yourself that true reconnection with yourself on this ascension journey is what I'm getting with this, because we have answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? And then we have deep replenishment, retreat, rest, be held, and then birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming new world, dreaming a new world into being. And then we have the gift of connection. So these several cards from me are all about reconnecting with your true self along this ascension journey, and you've kind of somehow been denying yourself this wonderful process. For some reason, you've been holding back, and it's been absolutely draining you because we have the vampire card. So maintaining this attitude of denial and denying yourself this is only going to put that much more strain on yourself. And they're asking you to be more of in the light and open-minded to this entire process, and being free of judgment and love yourself more and accepting more of it. Your dreams have been very vivid lately as well, because we have collaborative dreaming. Because they've been trying to get your attention with knowing that this is the true part of you that needs to come out. Everything is connected for a reason. You are connecting and reconnecting with your true self along this ascension journey, and it's been quite it's been quite daunting and very, very draining is what I'm getting, because I feel very drained on this with you guys, and you've been resisting and not going with the flow and being open to receiving the gifts that have been coming in for you, because you kind of feel like it's almost as if it's too good to be true, because you really feel like, is this the truth for me? Because we have rare knowledge over here. It is the truth, but you have to be a little bit more open-minded to it and to see how it all connects and fits together. Instead of thinking that you know everything already, you don't. You need to be a little bit more open to this and connect more to yourself, to be more open and understanding in connecting with your true self, because that is the only way you're going to get through this process and to have that deeper inner knowing and to really follow your true soul calling with this. And it's the only way that you're going to be able to finally feel enough energy in order to move forward and be open to going with the new beginnings that are coming in for you. Because it's being in a constant state of flow can take its toll, and especially with resisting that flow, it's the worst thing for you to do. The best thing for you to do is kind of just try and stay in the present moment and just go with whatever happens and roll with it instead of denying it and resisting it and being in resistance, because the more you resist, the more it will persist. So the more, if you let go and just stay in the present moment and go with the flow and be open to receiving and reconnecting with yourself, especially during dream time and seeing all these connections and the synchronicities, I feel like you'll have more energy and kind of like a rebirth of yourself. And I feel like once you do that, you'll be able to open up more to all this knowledge that's coming in and be able to explore yourself more and get to a deeper level of knowledge of yourself and being more aware and in true alignment with yourself finally. And kind of like basically stepping into your greatest and highest good and finally letting your higher self come through and stepping into your power more and becoming more of your higher self and being more one and in alignment with that. So I know this was kind of a heavy type of reading, but this is everything that I'm getting with this. And I really feel like the more you're able to do that, the more connected to yourself and the more kind of like it'll become your new normal and you'll feel more like yourself again instead of feeling so disconnected from yourself and trying to understand what's wrong with you and trying to figure out why you've been so drained. Alrighty. So these are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this reading and that it did resonate with you and it helped you in order to put some pieces of the puzzle back together. I will also be having some ending messages after this at the end, so feel free to stay tuned and I will see you at the end. And for all of those who are new here and you like this type of video, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell for any notifications so you can stay up to date on my Ascension readings. Thanks and have a blessed one, and I will see you guys at the end. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose pile number 2, Bashar Jr., let's get into this and see how you are finding and reconnecting to your true self on your ascension journeys. So right away, I'm attracted to the Listen card and the Legacy of Light card. So with this, I feel like you are being called to be in alignment with all of your past lives and your current life all in one, and you are kind of basically working through all of the cycles at once and healing all of the old karma and old debt. And you've gone through this process more than one time in several different lifetimes and lineages throughout your many lives that you've had, for what I'm getting with this. Because I'm also attracted to the Sisterhood of the Rose. In your past lives and in this life, in your past lives, you were basically either a priestess or a mystic or someone of basically like witchcraft or like a seer or something like of the sort, a mystic. But in this life, you're being called more to be a teacher and show the way and lead others through this ascension process as well at the same time that you are going through. Even though everything may seem new to you, you have this sense about you that everything is connected. You already know what to do and how to do it. Everything just comes naturally to you. And as soon as something comes up, you have like this aha divine inspiration and you just snap right into it and you don't even think twice about it. You just go right ahead and you have the answer already because everything is connected, because you are in perfect alignment and harmony with your past lives, and you've been calling upon your ancestors and they've been basically whispering in your ear and helping you through this process. But they're asking you to be more vocal and share your voice instead of feeling like you may be like under persecution and like really afraid to express yourself and be more like kind of vocal and being kind of like able to be more open with your knowledge and the things that are going on with you during this ascension period. But they're asking you to be okay with it because we have the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So these experiences that you've been going through and all of the releasing that you've been doing at the same time is happening for your greatest and highest good. Even if it hurts like hell, it's for your greatest and highest good. It's for a greater purpose, and it is a blessing. And once this is all said and done, we're getting through this dark night of the soul, because I'm really attracted to the Garden of Night, which it makes me feel like a dark night of the soul type of energy. You're going to come out stronger on the other end with this awakening process, because the world needs you right now. We need your voice. We need your knowledge. We need your help to raise the energy and the vibration of the planet, because what you want wants you deep within your heart. That longing to help the planet, and that wanting to help humanity, is part of your life purpose. It's deep within your heart, and it's something that you're going to love and enjoy doing. And right now, it's the perfect divine timing. All you have to do is believe in yourself and understand that this is, meant for you. This is okay. Everything is happening for a reason, and it's okay. And to stand in your power. And don't be afraid to, shine your light out. Open your mouth. If you're called to write a book about ascension and awakening process, or whatever it is you're going through on your spiritual journey, write it down. We would love to hear your words and your knowledge. I know I would. I love reading about everyone else's different journeys and experiences through this, because it's absolutely amazing. And everyone is connected. For me, everything is connected, because we're all one. We have a collective consciousness, and everything comes into perfect alignment and harmony once you are in flow and in the present moment. And you've found your space, basically. Some of you have found your purpose, and you've answered this call, and you're out there and you're doing your thing. You're doing your readings, or you're doing your ascension videos, and you're sharing your light, you're sharing your knowledge, kind of like I am with you guys. But this is also a call for the others of you out there that kind of haven't really made that step yet. They're asking you to make that step and to be okay with it. So by coming to this reading, that's pretty much a confirmation for you and an answer for you. And they're asking you to listen and heed the call for this, is what I'm getting. So these are your messages. I do hope that they resonated with you. I will also be having some ending messages after this. So please feel free to stick around for the end, because they will be messages from your guides to help you with any other guidance that you may further need on this. Also, I feel that some of you are coming into perfect alignment as well with your divine life partner, your divine masculine or your divine feminine, depending on whichever it is that you choose, your twin flame. Some of you will be coming into harmony with them and basically helping to raise the vibration of the planet, because it's perfect timing, and you've worked through these past lives and these past life traumas, and healing the karma and bringing everything into the now and into perfect harmony and alignment, so that you can finally move forward instead of letting generations after you shoulder your burden and the burden of past lives and past traumas as well. I know this is a very heavy message, and I do understand, but I feel like if this resonates with you, you'll have a deeper understanding and a deeper knowledge, and it'll make perfect sense for you. But remember, these are just a general reading. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my information for that will be down below from my email, and you can hit me up and we will figure it out and help you out. Alrighty? So I will see you guys at the end. And if you're new here, please feel free to go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy this reading. And I will see you guys in just a few. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose Dr. Mario, let's get into this and help you to reconnect with your true self during this ascension process, and to connect with your higher self through this as well. So right away, I'm attracted to the Pleiades card, where it says double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. So with this, they're asking you to be more open and susceptible to channeling divine messages. Some of you are already probably doing it without even realizing it, and it's coming through you, and you've been receiving these messages and kind of feeling all the guidance coming through your crown chakra at an immense rate. And I feel like some of you aren't really quite aware yet of exactly how to process all of this, but you know it's for a divine purpose, and it's giving you a more higher calling, and you're feeling the connectedness through the Pleiadians, because some of you feel like you're like have a dual personality almost, and have like this, I don't feel like I'm home, kind of like you have like this split sense, like you feel torn, as if you're not home, but you're here for a reason, you're here for a mission, and the Pleiades are trying to help you through this. For those of you who are Pleiadian, if you don't understand what the Pleiadians are, please feel free to look them up and YouTube search them, because there are lots and lots of videos on them out there, and the Arcturians as well, and other ET entities out there if you feel so drawn to connecting with that. And Bashar is one of the best channelers with David Anka, who actually channels Bashar, who I think is Arcturian, if I'm not mistaken. I haven't watched Bashar in a long time, but he speaks about the Pleiadians, the Arcturians, and a whole lot of other stuff, and it's all connected. But that's getting a little bit sidetracked, so let's get back into this. So with this feeling of duality for you, they're asking you to get a little bit more grounded so that you don't feel so stuck between two different places at once, especially during your meditations and your dream time. Because when you're in your dream state, you are technically going home and you're connecting back with your family, with the Pleiadians or the Arcturians, or whoever it is that you're connecting with through your dream state. And it's absolutely wonderful and beautiful. And some of you, I feel like, would rather stay in these dreams because it's a feeling of home and comfort, because it's so beautiful and that you feel the energy and the warmth of love and radiance of it. But you have to have some boundaries and pull yourself back down to earth and bring that energy back down, because it's needed to raise the vibration of the planet. That's what it's there for. That's what you're here for. That's part of your mission and your life's purpose. And they're asking you to help bring that in more and to ground that energy so that you can be a divine clear channel, and also to kind of speak up and speak your truth with the defend to the end, the worthwhile card. Now, I know that some of you have a fear of being accused of being false, or just kind of like a little bit off your rocker, so to speak. But you have a choice to look yourself in the mirror and see yourself for who you are and be proud and draw your boundaries and not let anyone push you around. Because remember, those who blame you and point the finger have three fingers pointing back towards them as being just as much at fault. Now, for some of you, I'm not sure who that's going to make sense with, because I'm pretty sure that was a separate message for someone out there, because I'm not sure how that relates to this. But if someone's been accusing you of something, remember that they're just as much at fault. But don't fear being a clear and open divine channel for the Pleiadians or the Arcturians, because it's for a purpose to help raise the vibration of the planet and humanity, and to bring everyone back together in a more connected state of consciousness. But you have to make the choice to face this head on, is what I'm getting, and what they're asking you to do at this time, and to kind of go with the flow and be proud of who you are. And if you feel like the need to, write down your channel messages with what you're getting during your meditations and your dreams when you wake up. Write that down. You can also ask them or call upon them to come and visit you during your dream time, and try and do a lucid dreaming activity with them so that you can learn and understand fully, and then try and stay present during that dream with the lucidity. And then when you wake up, you can write down the messages and whatnot and reflect back on them and it'll help you put everything and all the pieces together is what I'm getting. So these are technically your messages. This is pretty much all I'm getting in a nutshell. These were pretty deep, but pretty fast and straight to the point, because the energy of the planet needs to be raised, and the vibration and humanity needs to be raised as well during this ascension period, so that you can ascend to 4 and 5D and so on. I will also be having some extra messages in just a minute. So if you would like to stick around for those, please feel free. If you're new here and you enjoyed this reading and it resonated with you, please feel free to hit the subscribe button down below and give the video a thumbs up for me. Other than that, I will see you guys next reading and in just a sec for the ending messages. Alrighty, so for those of you who decided to stick around and check out the ending messages, let's get some messages from your guides for you to help you with this and any extra guidance that you may need. I'm just going to give these a quick shuffle really quickly. So what extra messages can we give them? Well, that's one. That one fell like right out. I've had a lot of jumping cards today, so these messages have definitely been very important, because 90% of the cards were all jumping cards through the entire readings for each set. Oh, I did forget to mention that pile 3 and pile 2 are pretty connected, in case you want to check out both and get any extra messages that way, because I'm pretty positive that pile 3 definitely connected with pile 2. Alright, so forgive yourself. Don't be so harsh on yourself for pile 1. Know that everything is okay and it's happening for a reason. It's been kind of a common theme lately for a lot of readings that I've seen, even with the dailies, the monthlies, the weeklies, whatever. It's a theme lately with being a little bit more gentle with yourself and kind of more open and going with the flow as usual. And then we have everyone has value for pile number 2. So know your worth, know that you are valuable, you are loved, you are needed. Alrighty? That is part of your divine life purpose, to be here for a reason and to help raise the planet's vibration, as well as your own and humanity's. So for pile 3, we have your beliefs are right for you. And then we also have practice moderation. So with those two cards, I feel like it's more like practice meditation instead of moderation, but kind of be a little bit more indulgent with your meditations and your dream state. Try not to sleep so much. Put that into kind of a moderation, but make sure that you're still getting equally enough rest regardless, especially if you're going to be a channel. You need all the rest you can get, because that stuff is really, really draining. I promise you. It's no joke, and it's not a light matter. And then we have your beliefs are right for you. Know that these messages that are coming through you are for the greatest and highest good of not just for yourself, but for the planet and humanity. And it's doing its job, and it's raising the vibration, and that is part of your life's mission here on this planet. Alrighty? So these are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this video and that everything resonated at least as much as possible, because these are a general reading and I am reading for tons and tons of people. So I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for liking and subscribing to my channel and for sharing these videos out. Please share these as much as you can. And for anybody else who you feel may need to hear these messages or might resonate with them, please feel free to share this out as much as you can or would like to. Alrighty. Thanks. And have a blessed one. I love you guys again, and I will see you next reading.